The average salesperson asks up to 48,000 questions a year to potential customers. That's a lot. Now, how do we come to that figure? Well, you simply do the math. If you consider 20 conversations a day, times 10 questions per conversation, times 5 days a week, times 48 weeks, we get 48,000. Now, give or take a few thousand questions, this number is still impressive. So if we're asking so many questions every year, you'd assume most salespeople would be masters at delivering them. You'd be wrong. This skill still eludes most. The reasons? The average salesperson doesn't think too deeply about what they say. As such, most questions are surface level and don't penetrate or stray too far from the norm. Average salespeople are so focused on what they want to say, they aren't truly listening for the response or the triggers to help them determine exactly where to dig to take the conversation to a place that's more personalised and more meaningful. What is a masterful question? Well, I'm glad you asked. They are questions that dig deeper towards the customer's drivers. They're questions that challenge or jolt a reaction. They're deeply thought-provoking questions. Questions that encourage the recipient to speculate about their goals or aspirations. They're questions that prompt customers to express their thoughts or feelings. And they're questions that support the customer to evaluate and prioritise what's important to them. They can be specific questions that are asked in negotiation and objection handling. Now, they are most certainly not for the average. Now, the average salesperson digs on the surface. This is due to a lack of skill, will, confidence, or perhaps it's a genuine lack of interest or care in the other person. Now, we all know the more you dig, the more you'll find, and the more you find, the more value you'll unlock for the customer. So it's time for action. Let's get to work. When you ask a question, go 2 questions deeper. Now, this is a very, very cool rule. This is what we call entry-level mastery. And the first step to becoming a truly masterful negotiator. The best salespeople ask the best questions. And the most successful salespeople demonstrate the art of masterful questions. No, not for the average.